There is no agenda behind doing these videos for me. I'm just trying to introduce maybe a different view on certain issues that, you know, a lot of us in our busy lives may not consider, and that's not for because that we don't want to consider those perspectives. It's more so because of, you know, how time poor we are. There's not always an opportunity, and you know, the people that sweep into that gap are normally people that do have a very clear agenda. I'm just coming to you from Parliament House here. I'm in the office of Dr. Catherine Cumming, member of the Legislative Council for Western Metropolitan Region.
You're a journalist and, sorry, you're a... Thank you. And what happened on Treasury Gardens?
I was taken into custody and given a fine. Just doing my job. I had all the correct I have everything registered.
They shouldn't look at me or anyone as a single source of truth. Violent interaction there, guys.
I saw your video 15,000 views and I came 2 hours away.
Well, the owners of a Hughesdale hair salon have been fined almost $10,000 and threatened with arrest.
I'm here on Poth Road in Hughesdale, where the owners of this barber say that they are opening their doors tomorrow, defying the lockdown restrictions, 8:30 a.m. And they're asking any barbers and hairdressers that are looking for work in these times to give them a buzz. 90173727.
Decided that we're going to open our doors tomorrow because we're going to go bankrupt. We can't pay our rent, we can't do anything, and this is a new business. We literally opened a month before the shutdown.
We have been covering our 3 weekends of Freedom March protests in Melbourne.
I'm sick of January 3.
Is that your real news?
We are here in peace.
Get out of your house and come join us!
And it has become very evident that the basic human right of the freedom of expression in the state of Victoria has become a victim of a very deliberate and coordinated attack.
I'm literally being
Just holding a sign. It's not inciting a riot. It's not inciting anything.
We're just enjoying a picnic. And then this.
And the hitman hired to deliver this blow to put our beloved state in an induced coma is none other than our Premier Dan Andrews.
I'm here today on Saturday, the 17th of October, with Germano, who is the owner of the salon behind me, which, by the way, is right next to a dog salon. Just have to say that. But look, can you tell me, Germano, about your experience from this morning to now?
As you can see, what's going on, the protest has been broken up by the police officers. The first time it was he lost his salon because of war, and this time he's like, why is this happening again? Like literally open a salon and then it gets taken away from me. And I thought, well, this is a war, but it's an invisible war. It's a psychological war.
And sometimes those things can really affect our lives, as we're seeing now in this curfew situation. So Topher's here today to talk to us about this new roadmap that Dan has released and what that actually means. Hello, Topher.
G'day. The roadmap to nowhere, as it's been called. Look,
The circle.
yeah, the circle, exactly.
And I thought, well, this is a war, but it's an invisible war. It's a psychological war.
And we are on the front line in this invisible war to bring in a new government system.
People try to dig into our past and be like, oh, you know, Rukshan said this previously. Do they? Do they do that to you? I don't know if they're doing that to me, but I've had some weird interactions, definitely.
Okay. So new media.
Yes.
Are we the new media?
Yeah, because I don't think traditional media is interested in family anymore, or in church, and all these kind of things.
You have to remember that we are in a war. There's still hope and God is with us. He's still sitting on the throne. But it's an invisible war. It's a psychological war.
Let's put our minds in Dan Andrews' head for a second. It's pretty messy in here, isn't it?
But there is a shift that's going on.
How do we fund it? I mean, you remind me a bit of Tim Pool.
Yeah, I like those guys.
There's a number of channels out there doing what we're doing, but we're not being paid for it. What do we do?